So I've been sitting in this multi-million-dollar mansion that I live in, sipping some exquisite wine, lobster tail fresh out the kitchen. But I've been thinking I ain't satisfied with all the riches. Things are different. I feel a part of me is missing because there is no invitation to the game of beatings. This is the ultimate slap in the face. I'm angered deeply. They call me up if they need a filler. That's how they treat me. They added Jigglypuff in again, but said no all the weeds.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Going to go ballistic. Big mistake, ixnaying the slender purple villain. Alert civilians, I lurk in buildings, disturbing millions. I hurt your feelings and curse the children, my smirk is chilling. They underestimated me from the get-up. Remember, they never thought I was a threat when I stepped in Mario Tennis, jumping a sling pod, travel speed at the highest level.
I forgot to change it to the starting screen, huh? Wow, we're like just into this shit, and we got a bot asking me if I want to buy shit. Yeah, no, fam. I'm good on that. I don't. Even if I thought I was worth people's time, and not just some dude on the internet doing this for funds with like mild aspirations of professional artistry, like no. Like if I want to promote my shit, I would just go to an actual like professional organization, not some random that pops into my fucking shit. At least not without thorough research into who that person is. Okay, this is getting on my nerves. Guess I got logged out of Stream Writers. There we go. So this might be a relatively short stream. I don't think it will be, but there's a possibility. Like, I'm still technically recovering from a surgery. If I suddenly have pain, I'll probably stop and go deal with that pain. Well, we've been doing pretty good. Like, we're on our 5th day post-surgery, so I think we're good. I'm just gonna... I suppose we'll do the fucking shoutouts and all the relevant channels. Oh, that reminds me, I got a message, Silence and see if he's down for going for 2 tomorrow. If he's not, then we're doing more Dark Souls, and if he is, then we're doing that. Cool. Hi.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Guilty. Your Honor, my client would like to plead insanity.
Well, I am 5 days into the healing process, and while I more or less feel fine, I still have twinges here and there, I still have scabs. There are no stitches. That's the thing that's fucking with me with this whole thing. Is like, there's no stitches. They just poked holes in me, did their business, and moved on. It sounds dirty. Oh, I don't know if you can hear me. I had my end said there was an ad going. I'm assuming based off of that you can. Okay. So yeah, we're at like day 5 of healing. I more or less feel fine. Occasionally have a twinge or a pull. As of tomorrow, I'll finally be able to wear normal fucking underwear, which I've been really looking forward to because I can't stand this stupid goddamn sports support shit anymore. It's driving me insane. They're like, you gotta wear it. Like, first couple days I was like, okay, well, I've been really kind of achy and nervous. I've been trying to follow this to a T. I don't want to fuck anything up. But at this point, I'm like, just get it the fuck off of me. Oh my god. I'm pretty hyped, as far as art shit goes, because I've finished a project recently that turned out really good. I've been kind of leveling up my art a little bit, it feels like. Like, I did a... Hold on, I can actually bring it up. I just was getting my art thing plugged in. Give me 2 seconds. So check this out. I'll just bring it on the screen here. Like, this is a fan project for like I'm contributing to an ongoing Ruby fan project, and my character from Team Ruby that I chose to make art for. So I've been doing just like 1 art piece per project that they're doing. I chose Yang, and I was really happy with how this turned out. Like, the shading and the lining and just everything, I'm really happy with it. Thank you. Oh my god, it's just so fucking good. My wife made shepherd's pie upon my request, and I do not regret my decision. Holy shit, that's fucking tasty. Alright. So, if my fucking headphones will cooperate with me at any rate, we're going to attempt to make some progress on this piece today. But this stupid thing keeps catching on shit, and it's slowly but surely driving me insane. So if I remember correctly, what we were doing was we were going through and creating, wait, let me make sure I have the right brush. Yeah, it looks right. Almost decked your dad. He overheard your friend's voice and started misgendering, even if you corrected him. I mean, I don't know. Like, if it's purposeful, that's one thing, but like a lot of older people just struggle with that shit. I mean, hell, I'm not even an older person and I struggle with that shit. Especially when it's something like outside of like the standard roster of like he, she, they. Like, for example, Soup goes by Faye Fair, and I struggle a lot with getting that right because it just doesn't like click for me. I feel like an asshole whenever I get it wrong, but also like I'm glad they understand that I'm just kind of stupid. Ruin my life. Oh, it is purposeful? I mean, on that case, like, fuck that. That's not cool. the blue flame, yo. Evasive, won't stop now, I can already taste it. Bloodstains and impatience, roll up now, no old life waiting. Was hoping you'd take my side. I won't let my world fall down in front of my eyes. Like, that's just shitty. Like, I've like, I don't understand that mindset of like, I saw a comic today that pissed me off because it was like, it was a web comic. It was a very short format comic, but it pissed me off because like, it was like, do you not regret your choice in gravy? Oh yeah, no, this is so good, baby. Like, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but every time I take a bite of it on stream, I'm just like, yeah, like, I saw a webcomic today that pissed me off because it was like, we're well past the time of like I remember this whole like gender identity thing being a hot button issue back when I still worked at a t-shirt factory, which was like 4.5 years ago at this point. Like, that's, people are still just being like shitty about it. Like, at a certain point, like, yeah, like society's gonna backlash against things that it doesn't like change. I get that, but like at a certain point, like you need to adapt and move on, and like it becomes accepted, and then like we just go, okay, we'll let the trans folks do their thing and not bother them and not be douchebags. And like I saw a fucking webcomic posted on, and reposted. It was like someone saw it and decided that they're gonna share it on Reddit because they were like shaming the person who posted it type shit. That was like, it was like a person that was like a very crudely drawn, very clearly meant to be like derogatory depiction of a trans woman being like, my name is Stacy, my preferred pronouns are she, her, and then the fucking like at a hotel and like the bellhop or the fucking like cashier person's like, I'm so and so and I prefer to live in reality, and like is so, I fucking hate that shit so fucking much. Like, I just don't understand like the thought process there, because like if they understood gender at like a base level, they would know that's a really stupid thing to say in the first damn place. I know, right? And like most people are like everyone I talk to about it that like holds that kind of mindset is like, chat box? Oh shit, chat box has been off by Eva. Oops. Shit, that's been off for like 3 streams, man. Like everyone I talk to that has that kind of mindset, even when they're like being accepting of it, they still have like lines drawn, and like they constantly misunderstand the difference between sex and gender. Like, those are 2 very different things, and like folks just don't seem to get that.
Flame breath, pause and afraid when you're facing death. Thoughts of your brain like a game of chess. How it coursing my veins, I break a sweat. Say less, walk with your pain on the razor's edge. Won't ever change, we raise our heads and we talk with the grave when we're laid to rest. Better take your seats and back down if you're not here to play with beasts.
Like, there's like, and even when I try to put it into like stupid terms, like one is how you feel and one is what's between your legs, they're still like, I don't buy it. I'm like, you're just being fucking shitty then. I mean, I personally don't have to deal with it that frequently as a cisgendered white dude, like, but I get mad when I see people that are like my friends dealing with that shit. So yeah, I would probably snap on your folks if we're being real. I mean, I guess I'd probably like a lot of my family members are people like that too, so a lot of the time I have to keep my fucking mouth shut because like I would like to not be disowned by my extended family, you know?
body. I was not built on a pots full of folly. Scorching my marks so they have not forgot me. The blade in itself like a jar Abercrombie. Paving my way for the path has been rocky. When I'm determined, nobody can stop me. Pride in myself, I don't care if it's lonely, cause I'll be the brother they look to and copy. Burning heart, my life the survivor. Surging fast, the eyes of the tiger. Thermal blast inside of my fibers. Work of art, I write to like fires. Make a stand.
Right, like on one hand, like, yeah, they're being shitty. On the other hand, I kinda, you know, like, they're my family. They've been in my life since I was a small child, and they have never really done me wrong. They're just almost a parodical, like, example of Wisconsin conservatism. Like, very few left-wing people in my family, which makes family gatherings awkward when politics come up, because, like, my mom, I can feel my mom get tense because, like, she'll hear me inhale and she'll just go, because she's like, oh god, is Eric about to spout his commie bullshit for the family?
I would never think to hesitate. I lit a candle in the dark so I could light the way. I bring a force with me that's greater than a tidal wave. Backing
That's
down
so
is
good.
not an option when there's lives at stake. I set the world ablaze because I'm never gonna die in vain.
But I've even got, like on one hand, like, I understand if someone's like, another thing that people will frequently reference is, like, those examples of, like, the worst examples of, like, toxicity in the trans community. Like, people just having meltdowns. Like, that one lady that was, like, up in dude's face, was like, it's ma'am! Slamming shit and throwing things, it's ma'am! Like, they'll cite shit like that and be like, that's not even, like, 1% of the fucking community. Like, and frankly, like, people that in that state probably had to deal with assholes not taking them seriously, them or their, like, existence seriously for God knows how long. And they just happened to snap in an area with cameras. Baby, what did you use to season these? This is fantastic. Damn, that's fucking good. I wish I could have more of that. No. Peeps suck. Alright, topic change. Enough bitching about society and assholes within it. We're making s'mores tonight. There. Topic changed. I made a morbid joke the other day. I make morbid jokes every day. I made a suicide joke to, like, my middle-aged coworker. She was like, Eric! And I'm like, I'm just kidding. Mostly. VeggieTales? Yeah. What about it?
We tried it your way. Now that time has died. Yours was quite experimental. Mine was perfect for the time. You might think the plan is cynical. When overviewing mine, I'll project a new reality. My perfect paradigm. Paradise is what I'm talking about. So don't be terrified. Only terror you should feel is when you see the feral eyes. All that kick before you threw it. The tension in your thighs.
Rosemary, thyme, paprika, onion powder, garlic salt. The rosemary really, like, stood out there, and I liked it a lot. That was like, whatever that did made it like whatever that did to the rest of the fucking, like, that stood out pretty distinctly, and I enjoyed it a lot. Ah, okay, that explains it. At the beginning of the show, Bob's Tomato says, "You got a show for you. Remember this when you're getting ready to cut tomatoes to work." Smile and said, "Oh my god." See, I've never worked with lamb, so I didn't know that. Oh, I duly noted. Rosemary makes lamb fucking slap.
First date I was talking my game and she was with her. Had her smiling when the second one came. She catching feelings. By the third date I took her breath away. She sat there giggling. At the end I got nothing else to say. I got a shawty and she bad. Miss get to the bag. Thrill seeker, she just wanna move it fast. And my shawty, she bad. On cam, throw it back. Get that bread by any means. Shake that ass, cause my shawty, she bad. She finesse with the cash. Got a mother folks feeding for a man. Really, then she got a catch. No cap, no cap. But she loving all the ways that FBI, open up! She told me I'm her type. She on a high when we together in a hyperdrive. She caught a big vibe. This time been like, I be spitting, wanna sit by and lie. All times,
Rude.
beside me lie right now. Come down, baby, let's battle. Everyone pipe down. Day out, no one can handle. She like to start now. She been the center of attention soon as I pop out. And ain't no
Yeah,
she live the fast life. Fast life, she don't
I don't know what the hell I was. There's something.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage was this morning when I got up, but the baby woke me up and like wouldn't calm down from me just giving her back pats in the crib. I was just like, no, I was like perfectly asleep and comfy. Dab you, child. Like, Julia was in the bathroom and the baby started freaking out, so I just kind of like roll over and try to like lean so that I can reach her inside of the bassinet without like having to actually get up. I was like, this will totally work, right? This will work fine. No, it didn't work. And if anything, she started screaming harder. She was just big Angie. And finally, I caved in and I got up and like picked her up like I literally just picked her up like a sack of potatoes and stuck her on my chest and was giving her back pats, and immediately she's out cold. Instantaneously just asleep. I hear yelling near her dad. I think usually she wants mom, but mom was busy at the moment. Although I guess that might have been what she was like. I don't know, because normally when I pick her up and try to comfort her, she is very like, no, I want mom. I want Titty. Where's Titty? I'll show him. I'll show him all. I should. And so normally I'm kind of useless because I don't have, I mean, I have titties, but I have the wrong kind of titties. Munch titties, yeah. Yeah, munch titties. And like, she's been pretty chill with me today. I don't know. I don't trust it fully, if we're being honest. It was like, what was it, last night? No, it was the night before. Julie went to go get like milk and groceries and stuff and left me in charge of Babu. And like, as soon as she left, she started screaming. And Julie was like, oh, she probably just wants to be held. Wow. Like 30 straight minutes of screaming before I finally caved and was like, all right, fine, I'll feed you. Even though you ate like less than an hour ago, you little piggy pig. And sure shit, she was like big hungry. Like latched onto that bottle hard. This little girl eats. Little girl eats a lot. Takes after her old man. AVC. Okay. Where am I? I'm in the wrong Discord. So.
Oh. It's been a hot minute. How you doing?
Tired.
That is a mood. I mean, obviously, I'm probably getting more sleep because, like, you have a newborn. So I'm definitely getting more sleep because you have a newborn. I am not sleeping. I was like, I had to think for a second. I'm like, you know what? No, I cannot compete.
I mean, I'm getting more sleep than Julie. The kid is once again eating. Good God, is she having a fucking growth spurt on us? I guess, like, we're at 4.5 weeks in age now. I guess she's gonna start getting bigger.
That's fair. When I was a kid, I stopped taking naps as a toddler.
Emilio stopped taking naps, like, before he even turned 2, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
What's up, sheep?
Sheep. Yeah, I start my new job at soon. I don't know the exact date. They're still filling out paperwork because I did my Social Security and ID the other day yesterday.
Okay.
And my last day at my current job is on the 26th.
Nice.
Yeah.
After he turned 2, it felt like before he turned 2. I don't know. Time seems stretched for us though. Like, it's our 2-year anniversary, like not marriage, but like relationship in general. Today, and we're both just like, it feels like it's been longer. Like, it definitely does feel like it's been longer. You took a nap. Did I already respond to the nap today? If not, congratulations on your nap, sheep. I hope it was satisfying.
Yeah, naps are good. I take 4-hour naps though, so it turns into a sleep.
I mean, same.
I can't nap.
While I was recovering over the weekend, I was sleeping for like 4 to 6 hour chunks.
Oh.
Like we got home from the hospital, and I went upstairs and promptly slept until like I slept until like 6 p.m. and we got home at like noon.
Oh damn.
And then like slept through the night too.
I've honestly done that before.
The magic of drugs.
I've done that without drugs.
I mean, me too. I've done that without drugs too, but like, this was definitely a side effect of the drugs that they had me take.
Yeah.
I'm tired after and so you ate dinner. Nice.
Fair. I have a doggo on my bed.
Jelly.
Yeah. She's just curled up there. I've just been chilling like a villain and working like 3-hour days, which sucks because I need more money, but like that's why I'm getting a new job, because I've been working like 3-hour days.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna move up to 5-hour days, but like I can't work any other place because like I can have to walk. So it's like, what do I do? It sucks.
Calling to the one time during summer before going into freshman year you slept for 36 hours straight. The magic of depression.
That is also fair.
That's fair. That was me in like quarantine. I don't think I went 36 hours straight, but like I went in 12-hour chunks. I would like sleep for 12 hours, wake up, eat something, drink alcohol, smoke weed, and then go back to sleep like almost immediately.
9.
And like honestly, I miss quarantine a little bit, but that's only because I was getting paid by the government to like exist.
Yeah.
And that was fucking nice. Cause like I was making like $700 a week just existing because of like the COVID bonus to the unemployment.
Oh, I didn't get that because I was still working.
No, see, I got laid off. So I worked in a t-shirt factory in the art department, and they only really needed like one of us there. Once like business started dying because people weren't really worried about ordering shirts when, you know, they were suffocating.
Yeah. I was considered an essential worker even though it was fast. It's you know where I work.
Yeah.
I don't consider it essential.
And I wouldn't either.
But apparently, like, obviously we were closed, indoor dining was closed, and outdoor dining was closed, but like rapid pickup type stuff.
Yeah.
I think they were bringing up cars.
I mean, I guess I can't say I don't consider it essential because I survived exclusively off of Jimmy John's at one point.
That's where I'm working.
And like, if it hadn't been for Jimmy John's, I would have been living off of like rice with canned soup in it.
Oh, gross.
Because like, we weren't trying to cook food, except for my roommate's brother that moved in with us for a little bit there. He was training to be a chef though, so it made sense that he was trying to cook food.
Yeah, that is fair. I
liked it because you didn't go out anywhere but work and just save money until you had to miss work for family members having COVID. Oof.
But yeah, I'm working at Jimmy John's.
I'm debating buying a jar of the Jimmy Peppers.
I've only had Jimmy John's like 2 times.
Those peps are next level.
Nice. There's these cookie brownies that I'll have my eye on.
Oh fuck, I like took one chomp on this thing and it snapped in half.
They're like red velvet cookie brownies.
You ended up losing all your saved money because you didn't file for unemployment like a dummy? Oof. Did you, I mean, yeah, no, if it was COVID related, you definitely could have gotten unemployment, especially like...
Yeah.
I don't know, like, I'm surprised. I think the only reason, like, because I heard a lot of people had issues with, you've never filed for unemployment. I mean, I personally think, like, it's definitely a resource that should be used by everybody if needed. Like, I'm definitely not the type of person where, like, I'm too prideful to fucking... I know some people that are, like, too proud to use unemployment benefits, even though it would help them. I'm definitely not that person. Like, every time I've gotten fired from a job, I've filed.
Yeah.
Julie didn't qualify.
I have yet to be fired from a job.
That's how I've lost most of my jobs, is getting fired. Like, I've quit a few of them, but like...
I've only had 3 jobs. This is my 4th job. This is my 4th job.
Let's see. One job my first job I got fired from. My next job I got laid off from. The job after that, they stopped giving me work and I just stopped calling them. So that's kind of like a weird middle ground kind of thing.
I think that's them trying to get rid of you.
No, they just didn't have work. Like,
Oh, really?
it was this little hole in the wall sign shop that was like I think they honestly I think they signed me on as a favor because like the dude who was my boss at that place, his wife owned the restaurant that I worked at previously, and they went out of business because their owner sucks at paying their bills back. And I think she felt bad and was like, "Well, you're going to school for art. My husband runs a sign shop." But then, like, her husband basically tried to make me his glorified dealer instead of a fucking sign shop worker, and I was like, "Yeah, fuck this."
Yeah.
I'm not your fucking plug, man. I'm looking for real legitimate work.
Yeah. That's fair. My first job was at Steak and Shake. I don't recommend at all. My second job was at a pizza place in my state. And third job was my current job. And fourth job will be Jimmy John's.
Oh shit.
You were saying? Sorry.
I completely forgot we had this going. And so 74, thank you for joining the battle. I forgot we were doing battle because I forgot to turn on the icon for fucking Stream Raiders. I'm off my game. Forgive me. What?
That is fair.
What are you? Flag bearer? Alright, we're gonna rock a haste then.
What does a flag bearer do?
They're like a support class. I think they heal and like buff.
Oh.
We're on hashtag professional streamer, baby. You've been watching me stream for 2 years. You've worked 6 factory jobs and 1 sales job. I remember the sales job, and I apologize for that because we forgot to make sure my folks, the ones with the money, were around for your pitch. My bad. For Anna. For glory.
No.
For nuggers.
I like the face at the end of For Glory.
That was on accident, but that is my poggers emote.
It makes sense.
Your mom bought a Kirby from you? Hell yeah. Honestly, dude, commission-based work like that is the devil. I hate it. Like, any job where it's like, oh, we're gonna pay you minimum wage, but you get a commission off of every sale you make. Like, you better be the best fucking salesman on the fucking planet, because unless you're a veteran, they're not giving you any good leads. Like, I got a buddy that was trying to sell insurance, and he was trying to be an insurance salesman for like 6 months, but like he had to do cold calls while the veterans of the company were given sure things. So the veterans were given better options for people that were like most likely going to actually buy the fucking product, whereas like he had to just call people and hope that they didn't hang up or cuss them out, or both. See, but their vacuums are actually good, is the thing. Cheap. Like, the company Kirby may very well be a pyramid scheme, but those vacuums slap.
I'm trying to remember what my mom used to help like sell. Like they were like the containers or whatever, and my mom used to go to houses. They were like kitchenware stuff, and she used to go to houses and do those parties for it.
Okay.
When I was I don't know if I was even born yet. Actually, it may have been when I was young or before I was born. I don't know.
Oh god, I'm nervous. We're taking steps. Why do these keep just shattering? I'm not biting that hard. God damn it.
What are you biting?
I'm at my minty tree toothpicks.
Oh.
Alright, we're moving on to the next section, and this has me nervous.
Oh?
So I'm not sure what colors I want to use for this. I think we're gonna like kind of try to keep it a little red. No, we'll do full neutrals. Let's see how that turns out, and we can like modify it if we want to down the road.
That's fair. But I've just, like I said, I've just been chilling at home, doing job stuff. And wait, you were talking about the after the sign shop, right?
Yeah. I mean, post sign shop was the mine shaft, which, ugh.
You worked at a mine?
No, it's a restaurant.
Oh.
So, like, it's a themed restaurant that is, like, the only reason Hartford is known at all.
Oh.
Like, everyone I've ever spoken to about where I'm from, they're like, oh, the mine shaft, right? And I'm like, yeah.
I've never heard of it.
I mean, are you from Wisconsin?
No.
That's why. It's only famous in the local area.
I mean, my town is famous for a murderer.
I mean, I'm not too far off from one of those. Ed Gein was nearby me.
I'll message you who it is because I don't want to give away my exact location.
Okay.
There's like, there's some people who know who it is, but like, I'm being careful because, there you go.
Oh yeah, we had Dahmer too. Dahmer was like real nearby us. Wasn't he Milwaukee?
There you go. Like, not everybody has heard of this guy, but it's like, anybody could look him up, so.
Good old Wisconsin. I've noticed a lot of the serial killers come from the Midwest. Like, what's up with that? There's just too much corn. Too much corn in people's diets. I've never heard of that person.
He was a cop who, he had 3 wives. The first wife was always scared for her life. The second wife supposedly drowned in her bathtub, but he was later convicted for her murder. But like, the only reason she was convicted for her murder was because his third wife went missing and he's yet to be found.
I'm trying to find out if this dude had like a killer
There's a
name.
documentary on him.
I see there's a documentary on him. I'm trying to figure out if there's like, if he has like he doesn't have a murder name.
No, he's just called that. By his name.
Lame.
He was a police officer.
I see that. You know who else is a police officer? I believe it was BTK was a police officer.
Who?
No, it's the Golden State Killer. I lied. Golden State Killer was a... We had the Northside Strangler. What are you oohing, Shannon? Did you look at the art?
Yeah.
Acorn Cop? Oh yeah, the Acorn Cop.
Acorn Cop?
Yeah, there's a cop that like freaked out and because he heard like acorns drop on his car and he was like, "Shots fired!" It started just fucking firing into the like a car. I think it was his own car. I think he fired into his own car because he thought someone was shooting at him.
Did he kill anybody?
No, miraculously.
Did he get fired?
I have no idea. I stopped paying attention after I finished laughing.
That is very fair.
Oh, yeah, that's special. That's
Very
real special.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
like I understand, like that's a high intensity, nerve-wracking job, blah 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 blah. But like, good lord, man. Like if you can't, first of all, you live in an area where acorns are just like commonplace. You hear them hit things all the time.
Oh, they both got fired.
Him and another cop shot multiple rounds into the cop car and both got fired. Good, I'm glad they got fired. Good lord.
No one. That's very dangerous. to be honest, to have them as cops because they're gonna.
Honestly, I'm shocked they got fired because most of the time, fucking cops, regardless of how shitty they are usually protected by their fucking. What's the word I'm looking for? I want to say coven. Cops kind of form covens.
You're thinking of witches. I don't know. I don't know what the term would be. But yeah,
Brotherhood.
like Brotherhood more so. Yeah. But I think it's because they damaged the damaged property that was owned by the police. And
Like,
not to mention they would be a danger to other civilians and potentially the other cops.
higher up saw a huge liability and cut them. Yeah, alright. That makes sense.
Mhm. But that guy I was telling you about is the reason my sister wants to be a cop, and she gets surprisingly amount of positive people saying positive things about her wanting to be that because she's very fair and very like she knows the law and she wouldn't abuse it because I know her. I know how she is, and she doesn't like when people, like look down on other people and use things against other people.
Yeah.
But she what was it? I forgot where I was going with this. Oh, the reason why she never wanted to be a cop in my town is because of that guy because he got away with so much stuff.
I mean, fair.
Because like he lived in my town and they didn't even like go too much into detail or like investigate too much of his ex-wife murder because it was actually his ex-wife who this is that second wife who was his ex-wife who he murdered and they just said she drowned in her bathtub.
Jesus Christ.
Hmm. But on to lighter subjects. How's the babu doing?
Baby's being a baby.
Baby.
She's ornery, constantly eating, smells like Tide Pods. Wakes me up at least once a night, which is actually pretty good compared to poor Julie.
Oh.
Because Julie is the main source of food, so she has to get up with the baby regardless of like.
Yeah. That's fair.
I'm not sure how to go about doing this, and it has me kind of tweaking out a little bit.
Well, it looks all cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just, my dog is now snoring, by the way. Yeah. She's a good babu. She's a good.
I think we're just gonna fill this in and hope for the best and like move from there.
Yeah. I have two dogs, Hazel and Dixie. I think you've seen pictures of them.
Yeah?
Yeah. A brown dog and a little, like, tan dog.
I think so.
Oh.
Baby, are you still in chat? Do you need me to come get the toddler? I hear you sounding very angry down there.
Let me mute. The dog's barking.
Yeah, alright.
There we go.
We're gonna go to BRB. I'm gonna wrangle the toddler real quick because I hear Julie sounding pissed. So enjoy the jams, hang out. We'll be right back.
Woo.
opportunity for me to take my dishes down.
Ooh.
Perfectly fine. Yeah. No screaming.
Yay! I heard you in the background saying you seem perfectly cool with that. Good.
Because like I didn't want to turn the TV on for him because he's just bouncing off the damn walls. And like I feel like TV's gonna make that worse.
Fair.
Like if he's been good and chill, like that's one thing, but like he's just going nuts today.
Yeah. Kids be like that.
Hi Sean, always off the damn walls. You goddamn right. Swear to God, if this catches one more fucking time on whatever the goddamn fuck this keeps catching on, I'm going to lose my shit. I'm gonna like do like one of these.
Hold on. Hold on 1 second. My dad just got him.
What do you mean he was torturing the cat? The fuck? I mean, I saw the chat DMs. We need to, yeah, okay.
Kitty. Okay.
Yeah, no, I am 100% on board with this. No deadline, no stress. I'm smacking her and two hands scruffing. What the?
Poor kitty.
Do I go in there and like give him pow pow? Is it too much after the fact? Like that's not acceptable behavior. The fuck? Like I realize he's a toddler, but like that makes me concerned. Like that's some like that feels like serial killer shit. Or like just shy of it.
No, let kids do that.
You already got pow pow? Okay. I guess like it makes sense. Like I understand like kids of that age don't really have any sort of sense of empathy yet. But like like sometimes he'll do some shit to the cat and I'll do it right back to him and he'll get upset as fuck and be like, "What? You don't like that? You keep doing it to the cat. I thought you'd enjoy it." I don't know. I'm kind of an asshole like that though.
When I was real little, I used to pull my sister's dog's tail. So and that dog was old too, so he did not like that.
I just had a vivid memory of like, I love that I went like painstakingly lined this out and then just decided, fuck it, we're just gonna fill it all in. God damn it. I just had a vivid recollection of a memory where I caught a housefly somehow as a kid and decided to pull its wings off.
Oh no!
And I don't know how I caught the fly. I don't know why I decided to take its wings off, but I'm just thinking back to that going, oh god.
Was it still alive when you were done?
Yeah. Because then I let it go and watched it walk around with no wings for 20 minutes.
Oh, Munchie!
I know.
That's horrible. I hope you let it die.
I mean, I don't remember if I squished it or anything, but it's not like I was I wasn't trying to, I distinctly remember I wasn't trying to torture it. I just wanted to see what would happen, what it would do without its wings.
Oh no, Munchie.
So it wasn't a matter of sadism, it was a matter of curiosity. I know that doesn't make it much better, but
No, it doesn't. When I was little, I used to put worms on my hands, earthworms on my hands, and then cry when they died.
Huh. Sorry if you're in and out, you're doing it. Yeah, I saw you guys were live an hour before I was, so I'm not worried about it, Shin.
Yeah. I to this day I'm very I'm empathetic towards worms for some reason. When I was in high school, I tried saving all the worms in the up on the curb as many as I could, and then I realized I was running late for school.
Worms are one of the few animals that I definitely am just whatever.
I know, and the funny thing is I like fishing. It's it's a double-edged shit. It doesn't make sense. I once threw a slug over the fence because I thought it ate worms when I was a kid.
I loved slugs as a kid because I was they're so cool and goopy and weird. That was a very strange.
I think the slug probably got ate by a bird.
That would make sense.
I feel bad about that to this day. I feel really guilty about that. I dug it up from its home and threw it over the fence.
You're get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Pretty much. I feel, to this day, I feel guilty. I feel really guilty about anything I do that's seen as bad or hurtful to anything.
I had one where I'm pretty sure my neighbors thought I was a serial killer for a while after this one. So my parents had me clean out my backyard shed, right? And then we said to kill any mice that I find, right? I was okay, how hard can that fucking be? Because I'm such a genius. So it turns out it's actually pretty fucking difficult to kill a mouse. Unless you just flat out stomp on it. Because I tried to just whack one with you know those green tent pole things that they use to mark shit happening on yard work?
No.
No. Well, just imagine you know what a tent pole, the approximate dimension of a tent pole, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, think that. Except green and kind of knobbly. It's about 3.5 feet long. I had we had a bunch of those in the shed, and I found some mice, and fucking yeah, no, I didn't own a pellet gun. I lived in the suburbs. We weren't allowed to have those. And I whacked the mouse with this tent pole, thinking that'll do the trick. It did not do the trick. If anything, I just paralyzed the mouse. And then I felt like a monster because I saw this little mouse just dragging itself along with its front legs. And I was like, no! Then I was like, fuck, I have to put you out of your misery. And I like run inside and I grab a knife and like I had sharpened this knife to like a razor blade edge
Don't tell
in the
me
past.
anymore.
Yeah. You get the gist.
Yeah.
I had to put a mouse out of its misery in my backyard, and I didn't really think about the fact that I was doing this in my backyard in public. And I'm like 90% sure that several of my neighbors were just staring in aghast horror as I did this.
Oh no. Poor mouse.
And then I tried to keep the babies because I felt bad. My parents told me hell no and made me go dump them in the woods.
Probably dead.
Yeah, 100%. Like, cause they weren't like kind of young mice. They were like newborn mice.
Oh.
And I didn't know I didn't know they were there until after the fact. I went back to cleaning and found them, and I was like, "Oh, a monster!" That was not a good day for me.
No, I would feel that way too. I would have just screamed and ran away from the mouse. No, not even that. My mom once found a mouse in the kitchen. It was just staring at her, so she got a bowl and put it on top of it, and then slid something underneath it. Put it in the garage. She did, and left a note that said to my mom and dad, said, "There's a mouse in here. Don't tell me if you kill it." So my dad did whatever with it, and then he told her he made a nice little house for it by the pond. So I'm like, that is not the best. That's basically saying the same thing as killing it.
I took it off to the farm.
Oh my gosh, that's what they told my sister about her dog.
Oh my god, they did the cliche.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna add another segment here. We're gonna call this reflecting pool.
His name was Seamus.
Seamus? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. He was very old. He had arthritis and he had seizures and he was angry, and which I just realized my name is Angie Ghoul in here. Why is my name Angie Ghoul?
Oh, that's been like that forever.
Oh,
just everyone was.
Forgot about it?
We made everyone Angie for a while. I don't 100% remember why. I'm being perfectly honest.
Oh.
It's just something we did.
I am okay with this. But, so he was very angry, and he growled at my sister and bared his teeth at her, and she was a baby. So my parents were like, we can't have that.
Yeah, no, you can't have that. That's not good.
And they couldn't rehome him because he was so old, and so had so many health issues that they had to put him down.
Oh no.
So they just told my sister that he was on a farm, and she believed it for many years, and then she found out, well, no, that's not the case.
Oh no.
So I feel like they deprived her of the chance to say goodbye.
I mean, a little bit, but also like, if
She was old enough to understand the concept, though. Like,
it was like that when you and I started. Wait, what was like that? People were angry in the server when we started dating. Because I know Emmy had something to do with that.
Huh. Oh, my sister met her boyfriend on Bumble.
Nice. That's where we met.
Yeah, and that's also where my cousin met her boyfriend soon, and they're considering getting married.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm just like, let me try Bumble, and I haven't had no luck. Yeah.
It's little column A, little column B. I was on like 3 different dating apps at the time, and Julie just happened to like mesh well with me.
Yeah. That's fair. Julie's awesome.
I agree.
I would hope so.
Well, like I don't know, like everyone was saying, oh, you gotta try Hinge, you gotta try Hinge. Hinge almost got me like, Hinge landed me with a fucking like an extortion scam.
Oh?
Yeah, that was not great. So like, same time I matched with Julie, I matched with someone else who, after the fact, I realized wasn't a real person. Who went by Madison. So they were very robotic in their texting, but they also like their profile said they were 19. So I was like, is this just how younger people talk? Whatever, fuck it. And like just kind of chatting with them, and like then out of nowhere they send me like a bunch of unsolicited nudes and lewds and shit, and I was like, oh, I mean, thank you. And then like cut to like there was like some giant block of text where they mentioned being about to turn 16 or some shit, and I was like, hold the fuck up. How old are you? Because your profile says you're 19. They're like, I'm 18. I'm like, why did you say you're 16 then? They're like, I'm 18. I'm like, okay. Well, as best I can tell, you're not a bot. And like, I guess we'll just, I mean, we haven't done anything, and like after that fucking scare, I deleted all of the lewds and nudes from the phone, so I guess let's just, I'm kind of trying to figure out what the fuck this situation is, so I just kept talking to them. Next day, I get a call from a quote-unquote private investigator claiming that, like, the parents of this non-existent girl are trying to press charges on me for child...
Huh.
And then, like, so they put me in contact with the quote-unquote parents. Dude got his own name wrong, which should have been a dead giveaway, but I was kind of freaking out at the time, so I didn't really, like, I wasn't paying as much attention as I should have been. I was just panicking, like, oh god, am I gonna go to jail forever? No. You know?
Yeah.
It was just, they were trying to get me to pay them like $2,000 a month, or else they were gonna stick the cops on me for CP, which wouldn't have even been like the case because I was sent whatever images unsolicitedly.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I was like, man, I can't even afford like half of that. Go fuck yourself, send the cops. And then I didn't hear shit about it ever, and then I didn't hear anything else after that.
Yep. I got a bot too on Tinder.
Fucking Tinder bots. I hate these fucking catfishing shits, because it's like it's just mean. Because they're taking advantage of people that are just trying to not be lonely anymore, and like that's just shitty.
It is. And like, so they're like a person who only talks on Snapchat. I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay, that's weird, because most of the time the way to like make sure that someone's not a bullshitter is being like, hey, give me your snap. Ah, thank you, Sanferic, for joining us in our raid. Okay, mute. That's gone. We're gonna do, what are you? You're a rogue? Alright, haste, because hasty rogues are best rogues. Why do I have 34 meat suddenly? The fuck? When did that happen? Whatever. Alright, for honor, for glory, for nuggies, let's go.
Woo. Well, Rogue went down fast.
They were only level 9. That's okay. I played an epic unit because I wanted to have fun. Sanfair, congratulations on your gold. Thank you for joining. I think we're gonna be done with Stream Raiders here for the night, because we've got less than 30 minutes until I gotta end off stream, and I don't want to play the game of like, oh, well, we're gonna start early. I don't like doing that.
Yeah.
Chat box, music.
But so I started talking to them on Snapchat, and like it was like almost instantly that I realized they were a bot, because I was like, they were like, "Hi, how are you?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm tired, just got off of work," and they're like, "Oh, where are you located?" I'm like, "Huh? That's a little specific. I'm not very comfortable with that code, Kate." But like, well, I'm in the Midwest. Oh, what state? I'm like, well, this state, what town? This county, and that's as close as I'm gonna let you get. And then they sent me nudes, and I was like, whoa, I'm not comfortable with this. And like they then was like, oh, I'm just trying to get to know you.
That's not trying to get to know people. That's not how you get to know people.
I'm just trying to introduce myself. That's not how you introduce yourself. Nope. We hadn't even been talking for like a full 5 minutes. And then I was like, yeah, no thank you, bye. And I blocked them.
Yeah, that's fair.
And reported them. But Snapchat and Tinder were like, no, this isn't a bot. I'm like, that was definitely a bot.
No, that's not a bot, that's a scammer. Like, distinct difference. Cause like a bot, I don't think bots can operate Snapchat. Or like maybe they can, but like
no, I'm pretty sure they can. They're
like,
a snap bot.
Cause like you have to be able to take a snap, like you have to be able to. Cause like there's a difference between sending a snap and sending like a photo. It's a different format on the app. Right.
Yeah.
I guess hold on.
No, they didn't send me Snapchats. It's the snaps like that, like pictures like that.
They just sent you photos.
Yeah.
Okay, then that could have been a bot.
Yeah. And the photos didn't even match the person on Tinder. Yeah, no, bye. Like, not even 5 minutes in, and I already knew they were a bot.
I fucking hate that shit.
And if they weren't a bot, they were definitely a bad scammer. Because, like, no. Because, I'm not like that. I don't want to see that. Like, unless I'm in a relationship with a person, I don't necessarily want to see that. Had too many bad experiences. So, yeah. It's an unfortunate occurrence with people who are born female with other people. Doggo has returned to my bed and is now lying down again. She's not allowed in my room at night, though. Because she's annoying. No, that's my rule. She's allowed in my sister's room. Because, like, okay, sometimes I let them in my room, but other times I'm like, no, get out. Because I want my bed to myself.
That's fair.
I don't like this, the smaller one, fine, but the smaller one usually sleeps on the floor. This one right here likes to take up my freaking bed and takes up a whole quarter of my bed. And I'm like, no thank you, I will shove her butt in my face. Because she likes butt stretches. So, yeah.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very much so a dog person, so like I haven't had a dog of my own in years, so like I have no, like, all of the context of like annoying shit dogs do is out the window for me right now, because I just have the rose tinted glasses of, oh, the Barker, it's the baby. Like, I know deep in my memory, I know deep in my brain and my memory somewhere, there are those files of, hey, dogs are assholes sometimes.
Yeah.
But I just pointedly am ignoring those as of late.
Yeah. My dog is more. My other dog is more asshole now because she has cushions, which affects their personality, their
Has-
uh, their
They have
their
what
their
now?
fur or hair. Cushions disease,
Huh.
which like it affects their like she is widening, but she's not gaining any weight or fat.
Uh-huh.
And then her hair is like becoming thinner, and then her personality is changing, and then it's like a slow type of going.
Oh. Okay.
Like she's like it's not like I don't think it's painful. It's just like a slow going, but it causes a lot of changes, and eventually we'll have to down.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, oh, and my cat surprisingly is still alive. Surprisingly,
Huh.
even
Hi,
with kidney
Fishy.
failure.
Hello,
Fishy.
shit for Wayne, he says.
Yeah.
Gives me
Yeah.
money and then insults me. Gee, howdy.
But yeah, he still has kidney failure, and he's still in the middle of that because there's nothing we can do. But he's doing surprisingly well. He's lasting longer than they thought he would, like way longer.
That's good.
But you never know when things are gonna take a turn.
How are you, Fishy?
See the redeemed for noises.
Yep, there's an anime. Wow! And oh.
Yeah. Oof.
Hot, throbbing, drizzled
sorry,
in olive
Fishy.
oil father daddies
Work
could
is
lay
eating me from the
around and
inside
feed
out.
each other
Oof.
grapes and dick.
Emotional
Call
damage.
1-800-OLIVE-OIL-DADDY DICK for all the
wish I
steamy,
could make more
creamy,
money.
daddy on daddy, one more daddy action you can handle.
'Cause, yeah.
Huh?
Like if I could make. I was just saying, if I could make more money, I would love to make more money.
More money is
I
always
can-
good.
Especially when I can barely get 5 hours at this point.
I mean, you said you got a new job starting, you'll get there.
Yeah. But the shifts are only 5 hours or something. Unless like I work a double. But like that's all I can handle mentally right now.
Yeah.
Because like I am still recovering from a lot of mental health shit.
Cool, add points, meow, says Fish.
Add points to what?
I'm assuming the Dog Ross challenge.
But let me get to 2,000 first.
I mean, you can add less than 2,000 at a time.
I know, but I want to add 2,000. I'm close. I'm so close. That sounded so wrong.
I just heard Markiplier. I'm like, are you close? I don't know why that was a bit for however long it was, but like that shit had me rolling on the floor every time.
Fine, add 250 because I also want to save points for other things. There you go. There you go. There's 250. What is?
Thank you for adding points. I appreciate you.
Yeah. I want to save my points for others. I also like giving even number points. So, I mean, granted, it is an even number now, but like, yeah, I prefer it to be to be like 2,000. because that's what I was saving up for to do 2000.
That's fair. Ow.
Yeah.
Who wants to dance with the ice queen? I go from 100 to absolute zero ice cream. Is that the score?
I've gotten back into drawing a bit, like sketching anyways.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. It's just mini sketches of my friends' VTuber models. Like just headshots and stuff. They're like anime-like or style. Not anime, but cutesy, cartoonish.
Okay. So my brain just died. I apologize.
No, it's fine. It happens to me all the time. It's the ADHD.
Yep. Yep.
I feel like Fishy would know this more than any of us.
Oh yeah, Fishy's definitely got worse ADHD than anyone else here.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know.
That's why he sends TikToks all day long, is because like TikTok is tailor made to take advantage of the ADHD. It is like dangerous how well it takes advantage of like the need for dopamine.
It used to take advantage of me in my lessons, but not anymore. More so, I used to like making content on there, like cosplay content, but then I stopped.
Yeah.
Or like aesthetic videos for like Greek gods or like Egyptian gods, or even for people specifically. So yeah, like I had a friend whose VTuber model used to be a steampunk cat, and so I made a steampunk aesthetic video for them.
Nice.
So yeah, they are no longer a steampunk cat, but a cyber dog. Due to personal reasons, which I cannot disclose.
Okay.
Yeah. Right, they're pretty cool. Yee.
Alright, this is starting to come together. I think I'm starting to figure out this whole painting shit. Yeah, it only took me fucking, what I think is a cumulative 6 hours of this now.
Yeah. Oh no, the dog has abandoned me for the floor.
He's just like,
The floor better than me?
I'm out this bitch.
I think I was moving on the bed too much. Yeah, she's just like the cat's a guy and then all the dogs are girls, but it used to be the reverse for a bit. Well, we still had a male cat, but we also had a female cat at one point. Well, 2 points. So technically, we had 2 different female cats at different times. But my current cat is the first cat we got, and he will be the last cat we have. Because of my mom's allergies.
Oh, yeah. Can't have allergies and have the animal that is the source of the allergies in the household.
It doesn't make sense because she's also allergic to dogs. But I think it's because she's more allergic to cats.
Yeah. I mean, I used to be really allergic to cats, and I just kind of brute forced my way through that.
Mm.
But it also depends on the cat. Like, I think it's it's very specifically cat dander, right? So like, house cats are much less dandery, much more hypoallergenic. But like, you just put me next to a barn cat and I'll be itchy. I'll be real fucking itchy.
Yeah. My mom is just in pain all the time because of her allergies.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. She has a lot of allergies. So dust, anything like smoky related, like cigarette smoke, weed smoke, burning leaves, pollen, What else? Dogs, cats, chocolate, tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
She still, yeah, she still eats chocolate, but like it's very little reaction. She doesn't have much of a reaction. What else? Mold, gluten, dairy. Well, those two are more intolerances, but she can't have those. I don't know what else she's allergic to, but I know my sister is allergic to much more. My older sister can't have eggs. She can't have. She's allergic to any medicine ending in cillin. She's allergic to cats, dogs, pollen. She has asthma. My mom has asthma as well. I do not have asthma. I am not allergic to a lot of things. I'm slightly lactose intolerant, not that I'm lactose intolerant, but slightly. I am allergic to dogs and cats, but to a lesser degree, like a very much lesser degree. But yeah, that's it. I feel bad for my mom and my sister though.
Alright, let's see how this looks at size. Alright, that's not bad.
Looks really good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, fuck it. There we go. There we go. I just gave you the rest of my points.
Yay! Thank you.
You're welcome. I know someone who has a feed the mods point redemption, so that there's a joke that he doesn't feed his mods.
I think I've seen that before.
Mods. Yeah, it's hilarious. Just feed the mods. I know someone who's like, he only pays us in crayons. We don't even get enough of them.
He only gives us the white ones. You can't color with white crayons. They're for blending.
Right? It's great. There was a whole thing, and in the server there's a meme section devoted to. There's a meme section and the meme section for this person, and there's a whole section at one point that was devoted to the crayons, and like forming a union.
Oh my god.
And this other one is a dragon streamer, and it got to the point where they just started calling him a gecko, and to the point where he got a gecko VTube model, and there's a channel in the server where it's just all geckos. And he's like, I am a dragon, not a gecko, but fine.
Lick's own eye.
Yeah. And to get like you can get like a match of DVD in for a tier 3 sub with the VTuber model, or like not a match of DVD, but like a certain amount of time, or like the whole. I forget what. Or is it the whole stream? I don't know. It's crazy, but it's funny. I'll have to show you sometime. I will never direct you in his direction because he is a partner streamer, so I don't think you want to I don't think you feel comfortable raiding into that, so I would never do that to you.
Yeah, according to the one snake dude you had us raid, like he was like, as long as they're under like 500 streamers, like you're fine.
Yeah.
Or not streamers, viewers. So like, yeah, no, I'm comfortable rating, like probably my peak raid amount would be like 250 is the absolute max that I would be okay with. And like, that would have to very specifically be like someone paid the points to make me do it.
Oh yeah. Oh no, he doesn't have that many. He just has like, under 200 some at most. Oh, yeah. He's pretty chill. He's funny.
It's like, and it's not like I'm going there to try and like eat their fucking clout or some shit. I'm just like, I was sent by friends. Hi, hello.
Yeah. Snake Man is fun though. And I know you liked his vibe.
Yeah, he definitely had a vibe. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's give this a save. We'll do a lineless progress update later this week, I think.
There we go. Now it's an even 2,000.
Nice.
Yeah. I was just like, I was trying to think of someone who would like you would like, and I was like, you know what? This is the vibe. This is the vibe. And so I sent you there. Yeah. He's actually friends with the partner streamer. He's friends with the partner streamer I told you about.
Nice.
Yeah. He gives really good advice, and he doesn't bullshit. He won't bullshit you. He doesn't beat around the bush or anything. He's very direct and very, like, you know?
Yeah.
I think he's really obsessed with Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Master right now. The card game.
Yeah.
Online.
Master Duels, the
Monster Duels, yeah.
Yeah. It's a really good. If you're into card games, that is a vibe. Like, that is a really good card game.
He likes destroying people who just get decks off the internet.
Oh, so he likes to fuck with the meta builders?
Yeah. And he destroys them.
Jesus.
It's fun to watch because he's like, oh boy, but in his voice. It's great. Also, Fishy, I added points. I don't know if he's still here.
He usually pops in, talks some shit, says something about Dan Cummins or no live, and then just goes and lurks and does shit. Which, I mean, the man works relentlessly, so I understand.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get Twitch open. We'll head over to intermission while I get that shit sorted. I think I'm gonna wait until I get the Friday's progress done on this to share the update. Cause when I was doing the long-term one, where I was like doing the fancy shading on the Oni head, that like I was posting like updates on it twice a week, and like you could barely tell the difference between each one.
Yeah.
So like I want to make sure people can like tell what's happening.
Yeah, just fair and valid.
Did you look at that? It's Just Wolf Gaming is live with only 0 people right now. He must have just started.
Woo!
He's starting in 3 minutes. I don't have 3 minutes to wait. We're gonna go say hi to Keeman. That or we're gonna raid at random.
Hold on. Let me see. Does I have anyone for you? Wait, I can't because I don't have.
Yeah, yeah, fuck it. We're gonna type in art and see what comes of it.
You.
Riley's live? Okay, but then, okay, alright, fine, we'll raid Effie. It feels weird rating, but okay, so they're playing Borderlands 3, that's a solid game, alright. Oh, they're split screening it, nice, okay, cool. Well, much love and appreciation to everyone who was hanging out today. We're down from 2 to 3 back up, or from 3 to 2 back up to 3, I don't know what the hell is happening. Have a good rest of the day, folks. I'll be back on tomorrow, hopefully playing zombies or some shit. We'll see what happens. It'll be gaming, though. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.